But I do mind being insulted all the same. I have a certain residue of self-respect, which, though it won't survive me, means a little to me now. And religious people are often unaware of it. They'll say things fantastically rude on first meeting, like, oh, you don't believe in God? Where do you get your ideas of right and wrong from? What? The Pope says at the intaking of the capital city of the Albigensians, a Christian heresy, Simon de Montfort, as general, said, you want me to kill them all? How will I know who's an Albigensian? He said, kill them all. God will know his own. The Hamas people interviewed in Gaza recently by the Palestinian correspondent, a very brave woman, the New York Times, said, what do you mean you're shooting people in the hospital? Says to this humanoid. Says, we're doing them a favor. If they're good Muslims, they'll already be in paradise. These people want to know how I get my ideas of morality without a belief in the totalitarian power of the supernatural. I object. I don't like being talked to in that tone of voice. And I hold it down. And then I get told that atheism is Nazism. The Pope does it today, getting off the fucking plane in Edinburgh to talk to the Queen. And Shmuley doesn't exactly not say it. Now, on this, because of the totalitarians of the 20th century, Adolf Hitler is the only one he mentioned more than twice. Because I can't do them all, though, believe me, I will if you press me. I'll just take the Führer. My former colleagues and ancestors at the New School produced a very comprehensive edition of Mein Kampf, the hard book to get. They wanted everyone to read it, and I have several copies of the edition they brought out in 1940. Just slightly too late, actually, in the hope of warning people. I think it's at the closing pages of chapter 2 that Adolf Hitler says that his work against the Jews is done on the direct instruction and inspiration of Almighty God. It's certainly a trope that's repeated throughout the book. And there was no reason for someone brought up in Catholic Austria, Bavaria, not to think that. Centuries of Christian instruction in the poisonous nature of the Jewish people, the verminous character of the Jewish people. An uncontroversial remark. The Vatican at that point was willing to ban books by Evelyn Waugh and Graham Greene. Say nothing, books about evolution and the Big Bang. They were invited to ban Mein Kampf, did they? No, they didn't. Instead, the Vatican made its first ever political treaty with the Third Reich, exchanging complete control over education, on their part, for complete control over the rest of the state by the Nazi Party. What did it say on the belt buckle of every single member of the Nazi army? What did it say? Gott mit uns. Do you want me to translate? It says God on our side, in German. If you took your oath to the Führer, how did it have to begin? I swear in the name of Almighty God, my undying fealty to Adolf Hitler. Shmuley, I won't take it from you. I'm sorry. I don't want to spoil a relatively friendly evening either. Don't you dare bring this up again. I can take a lot. Read any history of fascism in the 20th century and take out the word fascist from any history that's remotely objective, including much written by Christian historians, and just put in, instead of the word fascist, extreme Catholic. You don't need to change another word. To say this was secular is just getting history completely wrong. To say it's atheist is a deliberate, conscious insult, and I won't have it. So, now you know how rude I can be.